This weekend, the Ann Arbor Art Fair returns for its 59th year. It takes over 30 city blocks in downtown Ann Arbor, making it the largest juried art fair in the entire country. Here to tell us more about it is the fair's executive director, Frances Todoro. Thank you so much for being here, Frances.
Thank you.
And one of the artists, this is Kim Roney. Kim, thank you for coming and bringing so many of your beautiful pieces. We're going to talk a little bit more about your work, but first off, this is a really interesting art fair because not only is it the largest in the country, but there are a number of nonprofits that are connected to the art fair. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
There's actually, the Ann Arbor Art Fair is actually one event, but it's 4 different fairs. We're each nonprofits. We work together throughout the year, along with the City of Ann Arbor, Downtown Development Authority, the bus system, and those are all of our partners. And so we work together so that the fair goer, when you come, you see one seamless event. But there's actually 4 separate nonprofits with different missions and different jurying systems, but we all work together.
Okay, so how is that different for the experience of like the art fair goer? For example, which part of the fair are you involved with?
I'm in the South University Fair, and my booth is actually on South University Street, just east of State Street. And I would say for the patron, they might not notice so much when they're going from show to show, but I would definitely say somebody who does the whole, all the shows every year, they will notice a nuance or a little bit of a personality difference. And I think that makes it really special because it's kind of like going to a little bit different venues, even though it is all connected.
Okay, there's a little bit different focus in each. And I know there's a wide variety of mediums when going to this art fair, clearly 30 blocks. You can get a little bit of everything. But Kim, you brought some of your work here with us, a lot of featuring outdoor and nature. So do you have a favorite piece here?
Well, my newest piece is always kind of my current love. They're kind of, so the piece behind you, this landscape, is called Daydreaming, and that's a landscape that was inspired by not just one source material or one location, but sort of a lifetime of growing up on this beautiful peninsula we live on. So this is, a Kettle Lake and a beautiful Midwestern sky, and then the foliage is
kind of leaves falling.
Yeah, well, and very abstracted sort of senses of color that you would find in nature.
Really beautiful. So just sort of inspired by your experiences on the water and in Michigan. I love that. And Dave was pointing out your cow painting that struck his fancy a little bit earlier. So tell me about the inspiration for this.
So this last year I did a cow series, and they've been really fun to work on because for me they're figurative, and that's always brings a challenge to get a personality and a likeness and bones and muscle and skin and all of that. But this cow is named Hermione. And she has a special tag, 9 3/4.
Was she one of your cows on the farm you grew up on?
I did grow up on a farm, and I did have cows, but we didn't have a Hermione yet. So she was named by my daughter, though, so a Potter fan.
Wonderful. A Harry Potter fan. I love
Harry
it.
Potter fan.
Well, you can see more of Kim's work and many other artists. Give me the hours and the locations, all the nitty-gritty.
So from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're there from 10 to 9 p.m. On Sunday, it is noon to 6 p.m. We're within 30 blocks of downtown Ann Arbor. It's free.
Yes.
And you could take the bus. We have downtown parking. It's fantastic.
I love it. And thank you both so much for being here. A lot of beautiful outdoor scenes.